Pooh Sims been in contact. He been reading the paperwork too from Pooh Sims. So he's been Pooh Sims saying this. So from Pooh Sims to put everything to rest. You gonna make it back from your content.
Can I? No. Okay, let me see. This is where y'all go wrong. I told Pooh Sims, I understand your thought. Y'all think niggas make millions of dollars off YouTube. Max B, respectfully, and you guys will see in the next 90 days how you're gonna not hear his name anymore. He's not relevant enough to justify $15,000. Now, this is how YouTube pays, right? YouTube pays $2,500 per million. Dude ain't worth he's not gonna accumulate a million motherfucking views. And I understand why Pooh Sims thinks as he's in jail. He don't know, right? I know what it does and don't do. So ain't nobody gonna give a nigga $15,000 for some shit that may generate
$7,500.
Nah, $2,500 per million. He's not worth that. The youngsters don't care. The youth is what drive the views. Now, if I go on there about NBA YoungBoy, then that's worth that. No, our generation is not going to watch that shit over and over and over again. I'm in this game, bro. I know what the fuck the views do and what they pay, regardless of what y'all think.
My thing is this, Wack, look. This is my thing, Wack, look.
The streaming world is outrunning the podcast world because the streamers are getting paid off of sponsors and endorsements. So they're $5 million for a 12-month run to promote beat stock or promote this betting. The YouTube podcast is strictly a YouTube-driven thing. It don't pay like that, bro. I only do No Jumper to stay relevant in that space.
No Jumper sending niggas to jail. That's another platform that you associated with. That's in prison. Them interviews are sending niggas to jail, right?
Okay, listen. Respectfully, tell me one person No Jumper sent to jail, brother.
What's the little nigga's name for Chicago? Y'all had all them little niggas went to jail for Chicago. Adam 22. How many niggas? Wait. You tell me how many niggas sat in front. You count the niggas that didn't go to jail. That was on Vlad and Adam 22 and all of them. Yeah.
Let me give it to you. Right now, right? Let's say right now, today, I sign you, right? Say I sign you, right? Today. 8 months from now, you get picked up on a RICO from a RICO that started in 2022. I just signed you in 2025. You already had this going on. Brick Baby Rico is from 2022. He didn't go to No Jumper till 2024, which means he was already hot when he got the job. Loose Cannon Rico is from 2022 as well. He didn't sit on No Jumper to be interviewed until 2024 of January. He was already hot. So because a nigga got picked up who was already hot when they got there, you're saying No Jumper did it. There's nowhere in that paperwork that says your involvement of what you was doing at No Jumper got you locked up, bro. That's just where they ended up at. They was already hot. The paperwork tells you that. Investigation started for RICO 2022. Brick Baby didn't get there until late 2023. Fucking Loose Cannon didn't go up to the interview the first time till January 2024. I took you up here. The niggas was already under investigation. If anything, they was making the bill hot. This is facts. It's paperwork. You want me to send you the paperwork?
Send me the you can send it to me. Nah, but a lot of that, I feel like what I say about that was I feel like a lot of those conversations clickbaited them niggas into shit that was brought back up in those indictments. Okay. I feel like wait. Can I say this? Let me hear my thoughts. Can you hear my thoughts? Well, let me complete my thought first. Let me just complete the thought first, and I'm be okay, right? So this is what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of those conversations that Adam 22, because it's a couple times that niggas that came up there had to check niggas like, yo, bro, stop asking me that. Why you asking me about niggas getting shot? Why you asking me about murders? Now, my thing is you as somebody as a man that already told me, now listen, but let me speak to you. But my thing is this, right? You as a nigga who understand both sides, and you saying, although I no longer do this, I understand this, right? You as a nigga that's doing that. This is what I'm saying to you, right? I feel like, no, listen, but let me speak. So, but this is what I'm saying. You said you in charge of it. Have I ever heard you discuss things or speak things and
anything that's on the internet?
Big U, look, Big U not sentenced yet. Everything that y'all talk about Big U and all that shit that he did on the West Coast, and all the shit that, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. All those conversations, nobody's supposed to be discussing that nigga case on no internet, nigga, because the niggas is biased and niggas could possibly send him in jail. Yeah, come on, bro.
First of all, wait, hold on, bro. I don't see, y'all don't do what we do. I got a whole team that all they do is go do paperwork, go track down paperwork. It's called public motherfucking record. It's 448 record. We're gonna read that because this is what's been filed already. Fuck what y'all talking about. This is already in the open. This is nothing new. This is what they say they have. We're going to read it. What are y'all talking about, bro? This ain't no fucking top secret or what they don't know. This is what the AUSA is saying they got. We got 26,000 pages of wiretaps. Here are some of the wiretaps we have. We're reading the wiretaps. This is what they have. We got 44,000 pages of motherfucking him breaking the law. Here's the things he's doing to break the law. Nigga, what is you talking about, bro? This ain't nothing we come up with. We know they don't know. We read what the fuck they know. What are you talking about? It's public record. Don't fault me because y'all don't know how to get to it. All you gotta do is
No, I'm not saying that. We're talking about the fact that people was on the internet discussing our investigation. I'm saying we're talking about the fact that we're discussing. Listen. Why? But can I ask you a question? But can I? No, you said read. But why are you live reading the nigga live court case documents? Like this court is not secure. You got people popping up saying, "Yeah, all right." So let me ask you a question. Is it a public record when the nigga records the event? Oh shit, I was there that day. I remember when such and such did this. That's you corroborating it. Now wait. Now we. Guy, I'm listening. Guy.
He said he was there. That's him. He's still with his homie on that. I ain't never been with Big U, and I've never seen Big U commit a crime in my life. He didn't do shit. He came around me to get music done, real estate done, was losing his house. His son had a motherfucking case. He knew I had a legal team that could get him out of it. He come to me for that type of shit. His daughter tried to get accepted into a school. Everybody on his case for all this illegal is all Crips. So it looked like his comfort zone for when he did that was within his own community. I'm from Paru. When he come to my house, my office, he ain't never brought none of that shit to me, bro. It's always been, hey, bro, I'm trying to get this done. Can we get this production deal? I'm trying to get financing for this film. Hey, my son this. Hey, my house, I'm losing my house.
So you ask your question. So because I asked a question. So because of niggas in need, that's the opportunity to get. I feel like if you really gonna help it, don't help a nigga to hurt him. Look, let me say it. Look, let me say what I'm gonna say. I feel like don't help a nigga to hurt him. Don't see a nigga starving and bring him on the platform. You just said look, nah, no, but look what you saying. But why wouldn't you correct? Like, can I ask you a question? Look, so if you bring a nigga to a platform, look, if you give it.
I'm a Paul. I don't think I'm a Christian. I'm not correcting a Muslim. I don't give a fuck. He's important. That's your business.
So you gonna help a Chris? So let me ask you a question. So you gonna help a nigga outside of what you want to eat, but you not gonna correct them. Like what type of? This is what I'm trying to tell you. So a nigga that wait. So look. So I'm gonna ask you two things. Yo, Wack, listen, two things. Wack. So look. All right. So look. So let me ask you a question, Wack. Wack, I want to ask you two direct questions. So one, the loose. I look. Yo, Wack, listen. Let me Wack. Listen, Wack. Well, Wack, listen. That's cool, but you bringing niggas on to die. You bringing a nigga you walk off the edge. He just walking off the edge. That's what you did. You like, yo, he telling Adam 22. You know Adam 22 working with police. You know that nigga working with police. You know Adam 22. Yo, bro. Niggas is going to that nigga.
Correction again. When Loose Cannon called me, he said, hey, I got a reality show I'm putting out on this network called whatever the fuck. It's going to be over here. I said, okay, what you need? I need marketing promotion. I said, all right, what kind of run you want? Boom, boom, boom. I need 75,000. He like, all right, Wack, I'll pay you each event. Cool. No jumper. Boom. If you go look at it, I'm like, yeah, you got a reality show coming out next week called whatever the fuck it's called, him and his lovely wife. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be on this network. Tell us about it. He tells us about it. Okay, I'm doing my job. Now, if this nigga want to start talking about how he did this and how he did that. He's saying these. I said, well, what's in the motherfucking reality show? What can we, prepare to see? He started running his mouth. I can't tell you if he lying or not.
So Wack, all right, so let me ask you a question, Wack. So let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question, Wack. So look, so it's okay. So you basically telling me this. So look, so today, so this is what you're telling me. You're telling me that one, it's okay. It's not okay for the little homies to deal with rats and shit like that. But if you in gang, but you're not involved in the streets, you could deal with rats. One, and then two, right? And, no, it's illegal. But my thing is, can I ask you a question? Wait. Is there a way? Can I ask you a question?
I'm not gonna buy the house because you's a rat. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Let's close it.
No, doing a purchase, no. You going in the store and buying a bag of chips or buying a house is different from you running around with a nigga on tour runs and campaign runs and you acting like you fake managing a nigga. 6ix9ine like your little man. You like, love that little nigga. How many times you was with 6ix9ine? How many times you was with 6ix9ine? How many times you been with 6ix9ine, right?
Video I set up.
You setting up videos for this nigga? Yeah. You merged the song with him and Kodak Black, right? You made that happen, right?
Yeah, I did that. I got my little homie $1 million.
Now can I ask you a question? How many niggas out the trenches you putting money in their pockets? How many niggas out the trenches you running around closing $1 million deals for? Why you closing $1 million deals for rats? And then you running around online, you disrespecting real niggas over alleged rats. But not real shit. Wait, let me ask you the question. Wait, answer. I'm gonna let you talk. Wack, I'm gonna let you talk. Wack, you gotta let me talk, bro. Wack, you gotta let me. I'm talking about from your trench, nigga. I'm talking about Blueface is I'm talking about from your trench. I'm talking about from your trench, nigga. How many roosters, nigga? What nigga you took? Listen, what nigga you took out your set, nigga? When you go back, nigga. When you go to your hood and you comfortable, nigga. What you took out? So a nigga that ratted, that everybody revoked it, you bring him back to life when everybody's saying fuck this nigga. You breathe life back in that nigga, right? You breathe life back in a rat, nigga.
If somebody calls me and says, "Hey, Wack, what up? I need a feature, but nobody won't talk to me." Okay, what will it take? Probably $1 million. What you gonna want? 250, and I need a price on the song. All right, Wack, if you can make that happen, I got that. I got on the phone. I called NBA Youngboy. NBA said, "Yeah, Wack, I'll do it." I gotta go to court. Boom. He get called up. NBA was the first nigga was gonna do it. The second nigga was Kanye West. But then Kanye West caught the flag. I said, "Nah, ain't a good look because Kanye got the shit going on with these other people." Called Kodak. What you do? He said, "Wack, you gonna give me $1 million?" Yeah, he said, "You gonna hand me the $1 million? I ain't gotta wait for them." Yeah, he said, "Fly to Miami right now. Meet me in my studio 2 in the morning." I jump on the plane that late, flew out there 2 o'clock in the morning. He laid a song. The next day, I brought him $1 million cashier's check in his motherfucking name. I said, "Listen now, I trust you. You got to do the video." He said, "Wack, like you ain't kept your word, I'll keep my word." 2 months later, they was ready to do the video. The baby company, he showed up for 30 minutes, did his shit, he got on. I took my 250. Me and my woman went back to the room. I'm back to LA, dead on this.
And then you kept doing business with him after that.
Nobody from my neighborhood. I will tell you this. I probably have lost $500,000 trying to put niggas from my direct neighborhood on.
Because it's my... Yeah.
It just didn't work. The people didn't fuck with them. Listen, I'm a businessman. If you think for 1 second I'm going to keep losing money because of where a nigga from, you out your motherfucker.
Nah, Wack, I ain't say that. This is what I'm saying, Wack. Look.
Not going to happen, bro. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. If I got to go over here and do business...
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Close a deal, that's where I'm going to get my money. I don't give a fuck with no nigga from or none of that.
So let me ask you a question. So look, so let me ask you a question. So since you've been running around talking about Max B, if somebody offer you $1 million to put them together with a song with Max B, what are you doing?
I'm going to do the deal. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so now look. All right, look. Now let me go back to this. All right, now listen, no, that's cool. I respect that. Now let me say this to you. Now look, I feel like this. This is, and not even feel. This is just a fact. This is the report of the street. Like, y'all niggas don't like the platforms that y'all utilize. No, listen, no. Let me talk. We're not talking about street business, bro. We're talking about. You said you changed Blueface. Like you said this. I feel like, bro, y'all niggas is dumping poison inside the hip hop culture, bro. Like y'all niggas only promote. Let me talk. Let me explain it to you. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all niggas is, yo, bro, it's not, yo, bro, let me explain something. Go on the internet, listen, that's a smear campaign. Look, Go on the internet before you know if a nigga told or not. It's called the smear campaign. That's war propaganda. Yo, bro. I know.
That's entertainment business.
I understand that the entertainment business is not the streets. No, we not confused. No, you woke up. No, wait. You woke You woke up and told a nigga. Yo, bro, you woke up and said a nigga was wait. Wack, you woke up and said a nigga was Wack. You woke up this morning or yesterday, whenever, and you said a nigga was sucking dick. That's what that's listen, but sucking dick, right? Listen, Wack, that's cool. But my thing is this: you woke up in the midst of talking about the paperwork. You who sucking dick? Who's sucking dick, right?
In front of my face, bro. You crazy. The minute he did that with that nigga, oh, Pete, you lost me, bro. That ain't what we did with each other.
Podcast, nigga. Why you gonna do journalism? How you gonna try to criticize journalism? Nigga said he's being a podcaster. He's not. And at that point in stage, just like you have his business, it's corporate. He has a dog. Look what you just said. Look, you just literally sat here and said, yo, I'm in corporate. You can't bring the streets to this shit. So he's having an entertainment industry interview. That's not the streets. This is the entertainment industry. Because listen, the same way that you listen, the same way. Listen to me. Listen, send me whatever you got. What happened? Can I ask you a question? What happened to your gun case? Can I ask you a question? What can you send me? What happened to your gun? Did you clear up this shit with your gun case in Texas?
Oh, yeah. Let me show you paperwork on that. So I put that up a month ago. I don't play with niggas, bro. I don't think I'm a street nigga. You ask me about a case, I don't get mad. I just keep the work here. Hold on. Any nigga get mad or get I'm off from work. You know what? I was thinking, you know, you lied within 30 seconds. When you leave to work, you'll see the officer got called lying on the stand.
What's this? Your paper? This your paperwork? I didn't get it yet. I didn't get nothing for you yet. I didn't come through yet. I just got something just now. What is this? What is this? Your Texas? Let me see. This is your Texas gun. It's your Texas gun case, right?
Yeah, there you go. You see how fast that happened? There you go. Right there. And then the case numbers up there, so you want to call out and cross check. You can do that too. You want the bail bondsman number 2 that I was on file with? I can give you that too.
Nah, I don't need to call nobody. I know how to read paperwork. I don't need to call nobody. I can read, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Paperwork tell me I ain't gonna lie. Once I read Wack, Wack, I'm a different kind. Wack, I'm a different kind of nigga. Once I read paperwork, nigga, listen. Once I read.
You know that I'm an intelligent man, right? And I was dirty, right?
You doing entertainment? You just told you let this loud because you in the entertainment industry. You understand that? Because you just said that.
I can be.
Nah,
Listen, every case y'all know about me, nobody found it. I told the people.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If I had your name and shit, that's all I would need. I would be able to find everything I needed. Like just because I have access to the system. You understand what I'm saying? To that. So.
Here you go. Wait. Here you go. Here, Cash. Lee Elroy Jones. Date of birth 4/7/77. There you go. Fucking with a vet, nigga. How follow the rules, nigga? How they win?
I just feel like you don't. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Running around with 6'9" is not fine. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right?
That's my business.
Listen, no, that's not. No, you go into the. Listen, you breathing life. Listen, no, you breathing life back in the nigga is not your business. That's a choice. You heard? You could have made listen, you could have made two. I'm pretty sure. Listen, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Could you or could you not have made 250,000 somewhere else? I'm asking you a question. Could you or could you not?
I make it in 50 different places.
So could you or could you not have did with or without that 250,000? It's just a question. Did that 250?
Hey, look, if a gay nigga called me right now and said, Wack, I got $250,000 if you can get me in front of the agency.
That's a gay nigga. It's different for you to broker a deal.
Put that gay nigga in front of
All right, Wack, can I ask you a question? So do you, all right, do you still honor, can I ask you a question? Do you still honor the street code?
all the way.
Okay, so if you honor the street code, right? The streets say it's not okay to deal with any rats in any type of capacity, shape, or form, right? The same way it's not okay for a nigga to cooperate with law enforcement. If that's the streets, though, this is what I'm saying. So you're bending the streets. You're saying that. So,
Listen to me.
so tell me the Wack code. Tell me the Wack 100 code. Tell me the Wack 100 code.
I get one penny in the streets. It's been like that since 1994. Have I gotten one penny? I did a joke. Actually, 93. I did from 93 to 99. But I came home in 99. I went the other way. Got into trucking, created trucks, got into real estate, had a real estate company, got into music, created my own label, and so on and so forth. Nigga, you can't, if you walked up on me with a duffel bag of money, I'm going to tell you, send a wire or give me a cashier's check. I ain't fucking with you on the dead homies. If you come around me talking about any type of dope, any type of whatever, I'm going to get the fuck away from you and I'm going to block you. Any nigga know won't pay nothing about no street hustling around him because he going to cut you the fuck off. This is the fact.
Okay, so I know. I bet so I understand that. So you removed yourself from that. Cool, right?
I don't show my business, my corporate business. I don't walk in saying, "Hey, have you told you that rolled up off the yard?" I don't give a fuck about that. I'm here to do my business only. I'm not now 6'9". He'll tell you he ain't never been around none of my homies. I ain't brought him out here. I don't guarantee his safety. I tell niggas kill him out.
I'm just saying, Wack, can you understand how it looks when one day you with niggas that incriminate themselves, cash you put them on to, and then the next day you running around with a rat nigga and your business. It comes to, wait, let me say this, wait, look, because this is what you're saying, because wait, well, Wack, so Wack, can I ask you a question, Wack? So can I ask you a question? So why, listen, can I ask you a question? So why was Pistol Pete, listen, so why, listen, can I ask you a question? So why would you, listen, question. So if it's business and you could do business with 6ix9ine, then why Pistol can't do business with Max, right? And without you having a negative opinion. So I wake up and say a nigga sucking big U dick and saying a bunch of other shit. That was out of line. That was out of line, right? Gangsters don't play with dicks, bro. Niggas is, come on, bro.
Ask me if 6ix9ine is a rat. I'm going to say yes. I said it on podcasts. Wack is 6ix9ine.
Now, you talking about you had paperwork for 2 years that nobody else had. So if you ask niggas that don't got the, so look, now you sent me something to look at. But prior to you sending, listen to me. But listen, he didn't come to no other New York nigga, bro. Listen, bro, we the niggas that really run this shit out here. We telling you, nigga, ain't nobody that nigga. Yo, bro, listen to me, bro. If that nigga, listen, bro, if something, listen to me, bro. Believe this or not. What?
Did I send it when you asked me for it?
You sent me a little link. I didn't read yet. Yes.
There you go.
You sent me a little link.
My paperwork. Your man asked about my gun case.
Well, you ain't send me a. Well, you ain't. You ain't send me a whole thing. My phone. I'm gonna look at it. No, listen. It will be addressed back 100%. And listen, yo.
The one thing you gonna notice. You know the one thing you gonna notice. Let me tell you what you gonna notice about that paperwork. See, this is how you know what you're dealing with. Law firms involved. Jeffrey Brody, Beverly Hills, Kenneth Fields, Shamrock, Texas. Nigga, I fought them crackers with 2 different law firms. You know why? The Jew attorney is who I trust. But a Jew can't walk in Texas because he looked like me. So we hired a fake nigga who was as strong as the Jew in Texas and fucked over him. 6 years, I spent $400,000 fighting him and fucked over him. Work. Just read the work.
Yeah, we understand that, Wack, but you still shouldn't have got online talking about
that's what I say, yo, Wack,
that other shit.
So real, so we talk about maximum, and if the paperwork, look, we came to the point where we determine this. But I'm saying to you, right, on some shit,
So
I think, listen,
are you gonna say the nigga bad?
listen, if it's correct, I'm gonna say he bad, and if you was wrong, me and you gonna discuss the fact you was wrong. But I think that you owe an apology to Pistol, my nigga.
I've already read it.
I think you owe an apology to Pistol, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you was me,
Wack, I think you owe an apology to Pistol Pete. Wack, I think you owe an apology to Pistol, right?
when you and Pistol talking about dude getting killed,
Nobody said that. You saying that, nobody never, let me tell you something. Nobody said he told, nobody said he didn't tell. This is your conversation. You're giving niggas the information you had. And now, listen, and now we have to determine that. So you pre-spoke, you predetermined that niggas judge that. Listen, wait, let me just say, yo, Wack.
y'all still not gonna call a spade a spade. I got 50,000. When you niggas shit in there about how he cooperated and what he did, y'all.
Nigga, for nigga a rat, I'm gonna tell you, nigga, don't ever play with me like that. Yo, Wack, don't tell your Wack. Let me say something to you, Wack. I don't give a fuck what corner you check about me, nigga. Wack, don't do that, Wack. Listen, rat.
I'm not controlled.
Yo, Wack, you running around with a rat. Who control who? Who control who? Who control? Yo, you ain't even funny. Yo, Wack, you sending me something telling me to read it, bro. All you doing, yo, you reading, listen, you reading something that somebody said. Listen, right? And that we're gonna give it, cool. We're gonna read it. You said, let me, yo, Wack, let me talk, Wack, man. Listen, bro, right? You running around with rat.
To deal with a transgender. Great money. Got him a role. I don't give a fuck, bro. Dude, hey, contract signed, wired, got my shit. Hey, good luck on your endeavors. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Now, who around me every day?
All right, so I'm asking a question, though. So I'm just saying,
my
so.
circle, none of those people are in my circle.
Your question, do you or do you, all right, question, do you or do you not respect Pistol, bro? Because this is still a problem. This is